Good morning, everybody. It is September 14th, a beautiful Saturday morning. I don't think there's a cloud in the sky. It's a little foggy right now just because it rained pretty good yesterday. And so that's what it does when it's warm and wet and then cools off. It's about 41 degrees. Yeah, bit of fog. Bit of fog. Things are quiet at the man camp. They get 4 weeks off, it sounds like, before they're back here mid-October, which is good. They go hunting, get ready for winter, all the things you need to do. Most of those guys working on construction have been doing it 7 days a week, 12 hours a day for the entire summer. So some much appreciated time off, I'm sure. A little foggy on the river. As soon as the sun comes up, this fog will burn off. A few hours. It'll be a distant memory. It'll be a warm, sunny fall day. And as you can hear, the road's pretty muddy or slimy. It's slimy. I want to use the word muddy. That's not quite right. Today's list, we have some burn piles that need to be burned. They've got a little bit of dirt mixed in with them and a lot of roots. So they're kind of slow burning. Waited to get some good rain, which we have had. So everything's really wet. It's a good time to get those going. And it'd be hard to burn them if they had any snow on them. So we'll go ahead and get those out of the way today. Have some work to do to the combine, get it cleaned out, try to get it ready to go. I do not know if we'll combine today. The grain probably will be dry enough this afternoon to be ready. I don't know if I'll be ready. Adrian's going to sell sweet corn in town, so I'm going to pick her some sweet corn and get it back out to her late morning, early afternoon, so she can set up and sell that. Yeah, it's kind of going to be it. It's going to be a little bit of fire tending, some equipment maintenance. See what else we can get into. It's going to be a nice day to get out and do things, that's for sure. Love these beautiful fall days. And as I mentioned in previous videos, the road's slimy, not muddy. Nobody's going to get stuck on this road unless you have super bald tires. I'm in hopes that it'll go ahead and work in and finish, drying out. We're coming up on the culverts. Again, this fog will burn off. There's something magical about the fog on a beautiful fall morning. Definitely one of my favorite times of the year. After enjoying the sunrise, it was time to get to work. I needed to get the truck loaded up with corn so Adrian could have it to sell. We'll have a better system next year for picking and moving the corn around, but this wagon and totes worked out just fine for this year. Been a busy day. Got that corn picked. Got it in to Adrian. She's selling that in town. Just kind of a overcast day. A little bit of sun, but windy. Started out about 41, 40 degrees. It might be 50, maybe. Of course, it's a pretty stiff breeze, which definitely cools it off, but that's okay. The particular piles I'm burning have a little bit of dirt mixed in with them, so it's nice to have a little breeze to help them burn. And they're doing a good job. So looks like probably tomorrow or Monday will be the last of the corn. And I'm sure as soon as this front moves through and it clears off for real, it is going to freeze. I have no doubt about it. It's that time of year. It doesn't take long to go from being 40 or 41 down to 30, 31. Just a nice day. Well, here is the red spring wheat. Looking like it's ready. Well, there they are. Those ones I managed to catch. Looking good. Well, I don't know if the wheat's quite ready or not. My first year growing wheat. So we'll see. It's pretty wet last week. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully it's not raining and that everything has a chance to dry out good. I think the combine's ready. We're going to find out. I'm sure that's going to be all kinds of excitement. An update on the Gaspee corn. I know it doesn't look like much, but there are some ears on it. Get down in here and see. This little ear right there. Another one right there. Believe it or not, I'm pretty pleased with how the Gaspee did given all the challenges. Brand new field, probably not the right amount of fertilizer, no water to speak of other than the little bit of rain we got. So all those hurdles, the fact it's doing something at all, I'm very, very pleased with. We'll give it another week or two or three. As soon as the stalks start turning brown, then we can pick the ears off and we'll see how they're doing. It definitely was nice to be able to burn these small piles of debris. Like we talked about, the really big piles of logs, they'll burn just about any time. It could be 30 below with 2 foot of snow on it, and they would burn just fine. But these small, thin piles would be a little more fickle. And we could just leave them where they are, or even take the dozer and feather them out over the edge of the ridge. But it is nice to get them taken care of. Always feels good to get the field cleaned up. That's his excited expression. Well, good morning, everybody. It is a rainy, rainy Sunday morning. I'll turn you around. I know it may be hard to see, but the boat launch parking lot is completely full. Well, it's a rainy one for sure. That's okay. The fires are burning. Don't mind having a little bit of moisture on the ground. Just takes some of the stress out of burning. It's been raining so long, the odds of any of these fires getting out of control or out of hand are basically zero. They're in the middle of a disc field with lots of dirt around them, and it's very wet. So, and they're just smoldering, which is good. I'll get them out of the way. So I'm going to fire the tractor up, and we're going to go do some disking for a little while and see if this liquid sunshine will let up a little bit before we start picking corn. This is a section of field on the back corner of the farm. It was cleared last fall. As you can see, there's a little bit of brush starting to grow back up. With so many projects on the farm, just haven't had time to go over it with the disc yet, so these are the first few passes. This is definitely something we have to keep in mind. Every square inch of farm that we got cleared, Mother Nature will try to reclaim, and it won't take long. Okay, the rain has let up. Turned out to be a decent day. I won't say nice day, but a decent day. Picking corn. Getting ready to fill an order for tomorrow. So, out in the field picking. Adrian's on her way out too, so she'll be here in a little bit. This may seem like a slow way to pick corn, and we have to remind ourselves we're just getting started. And it will take us time to scale up our operation. Every season, we'll make changes and improve how we plant, how we harvest, and how we care for it. It's not like there's anybody writing a book or teaching a class on how to be a commercial sweet corn farmer in Alaska. So we'll probably dig potatoes next week, I guess. Just going to run out of time this week. And yeah, the corn, get that handled. And then, in theory, the combine is ready to try anyways. It's supposed to be dry weather Saturday coming up. Give a little pepper update. That's how they did this year. Tomatoes. Believe it or not, they're still flowering. We picked some off of here. Some are still ripening up. They will not like to freeze, that is for sure. Adrian's putting boxes together for corn for our order. I don't think it's going to rain. It's pretty nice looking, but a little bit of wind protection inside the tent. Corn for commercial sales is packed 48 ears to a box. This is yet more things we needed to learn. It's one thing to be able to grow the crop, but you also need to be able to market it. And you want your product to be packaged in something everybody understands and can recognize. We love the fact that we have the ability for larger commercial orders, but also have the time to do direct-to-consumer sales from a roadside stand. It is very satisfying to see somebody pull in and get out of their car and come over to the stand almost in disbelief that there's fresh Alaskan sweet corn for sale. And it's those interactions with customers and vendors that make it all worthwhile. It's cool today. So that's 25 boxes today. 1,200 ears.
Three spare. That's dinner tonight or tomorrow.
This Alaska corn is ready to go to market. Hey everybody, it has been a busy day here at the farm. We got that corn picked and packed. Did some disking earlier today, did some other things around the farm. Now it's starting to rain, which is okay, about done for the day, so let it rain. Sure would like to thank everybody for watching. Subscribe if you like what you see, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.